give your offspring what they need to succeed beyond the PTSD, your chromosomal deformity. Because it's your responsibility to teach us the plants how to add, chicken, scratch, and read. Your poor baby starts slow because you're too busy trying to go viral on TikTok and get lit with the old boy from down the block because of his guap. You want to be a Maya Angelou phenomenal woman at taking pics and making vids to post to flipping cops and dissing ops. So we, with our still singing, we shall overcome asses and keep blaming the system. When we should be blaming our moms and pops for not doing their jobs, which is why you don't do yours. Your responsibility is to pass down your knowledge as well as your chromosomes to your children. It's not just about the apple in the tree. It's also about the soil. So yes, the environment is crucial. To be more specific, the home environment is crucial. So how bad was your home environment that you went out and made a human with him, her, them? So then, is it nature versus nurture, or the naturing of the nurture, or the nurturing of the nature? Okay, check. What's in the breast milk? What's in the formula? What's in the juicy juice? The foods from the parent enter into their youth. So therein lies the reason of the excuse, like because, or it is what it is, or daddy ain't shit, or mama being a hoe, or ain't enough jobs for black folk, sell dope, sell sex, or a little bit of both, boost, and more boost. Well, why not truth, and more truth? The truth hurts, but will it also set you free? But in that knowing, there's a great responsibility and results may vary, depending on how many outside communities have an influence within the immediate household. Because when you do get home from being outside, where do your outside shoes go? Your dirty clothes. How long before you wash your hands when you get home? The list can go like the saying goes, as far as sayings go, just as the answers like results may vary. We should be putting a name to the prize so that we know exactly what we are keeping our eyes on. Define happy, define healthy, define free. We can agree to disagree that the great American family is supposed to only exist on TV. We're told that success is popularity and celebrity and comes from humble beginnings. And it's only for a small percentage of a select group of chosen folk who know someone who'll do them a favor and is funded by old money made from prohibition, the Holocaust, the slave trade, or the secret society allegiance. Because hard work is the Santa Claus, not the Jesus, and the valley of the shadow of death is Silicon. We are on the brink of our own demise because we have yet to use our wit to keep up with how time flies, because they grow up so fast. Or you were just having fun, or your coma that was supposed to be a nap is done, because you're woke now, you're ready now. You're sorry for not being there when they needed you the most because you didn't know how, because your folks had issues with labor and hierarchy, white supremacy and fear-mongering, and you didn't know who to trust or who to go to for help. So you left the children to parent themselves because here was scheme, there was scheme, everywhere was scheme. And how it took so much energy and hustle to chase that dream, now nightmare. Because it's a mess out here. And you still want to add branches to the tree and trees to the nursery, and how, oh yeah, a rose grew from the concrete. Like there wasn't any grass underneath the concrete. Like they got rid of Mother Earth to make way for Father Street. The plan was to disable our ability to think critically, strategically, and with our wrath of God's certainty necessary to rid us of disease. How does strong love lead to weak knees? There's clearly an old school way of doing things, because my granddad had a few properties and he couldn't read. But his family usurped the grass for cash and made a folklore of our legacy. We're all myths. None of us exist. There's some theory about strings that's trying to prove this, because that's what you went to school for. To give your offspring what they need to succeed beyond the PTSD and chromosomal deformity. Because it's your responsibility to teach us the plants that the truth is only as good as the money it makes them. So how much money will it take until all the shame is gone?